just a lie. It's a waste of product. It's a waste of time. It causes fairy knots for people that have hair like me. Hey guys, Naturally Marked here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this video, I see you, see me. So I want to see you. Press subscribe and become part of the fam bam. So you guys, today is going to be another pre-poo chit chat video. So this is going to be a two-part chit chat video. One side of my head, I'm going to be conversating about one topic. And probably the next side of my head, obviously, I'm going to be talking about another topic. So really quick, what I'm going to be putting in my hair, I make this sugar scrub mix for my hair. I don't know why I'm talking like that. But yeah, I make this sugar scrub mix for my hair. And then I put, it's not necessarily, I just grab whatever shampoo that I have. But right now I have the Black Jamaican Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore shampoo. And I like to mix this up and have like a little bit more of an exfoliation situation for my scalp. So I have it in this jar, and then I just like to chop it up, mix it around, get it really loose, and then I'm gonna rub that on my scalp. And right now I'm doing a shampoo pre-poo, I guess you can say, instead of doing like conditioner. This, for me, this scrub that I made, y'all, it's chef's kiss, like I promise you. And then look how loose it gets, and then it has shampoo in there. So I don't think I put the video out on how I make this yet, and I should put it in an applicator bottle, but I don't feel like doing all that, you guys. This intro has been long enough. Hopefully this intro wasn't too long. But you guys, that's what I'm going to be rubbing in my hair. So you guys are going to see that it's going to get foamy. And this is what I do to make sure that my hair stays conditioned and my scalp gets thoroughly clean. Why? Next thing, really quick before I jump into this video. I'm going to try to do a little different editing with this video. So I'm not sure if y'all are going to see old videos that don't have as much editing done to it. But y'all let me know down in the comments how y'all like this editing style. And then if y'all don't like it, tell me. If you like it, then I'll try to keep it more interesting, because I know I don't edit my videos that much. But y'all, okay, let's get into this. So my pre-poo chit chat topic today actually kind of bounces off of Bianca Renee today. She made a video discussing natural hair over. Are we over natural hair? I think that's what the title of her video was. And y'all know I don't upload my stuff like immediately after somebody posts it, but she made her video maybe 4 days ago, and I'm just now sitting down because today is Friday for me to actually wash my hair. Is natural hair done? Are we over it? How come? And then some of the things that she just mentioned in her like first 30 seconds, which I'm pretty sure her video, like the title of it, was to just grab people. But I'm completely, just to put a disclaimer out there, I am completely here for Bianca Renee today. Like, I like how she's all about natural hair. I'm not sure how many of you guys actually seen her, but I mean, she's a bigger channel and she's been around for a while. Like, I think she's one of the OG kind of people, like Natural 85. I believe she's up there with like the Natural 85, like that's been on YouTube for some time. But I just didn't subscribe to her content because she doesn't necessarily have my hair texture, and I don't think the products that she uses, I didn't subscribe to her because Natural 85 fit what I did to my hair. Okay, so I'm not knocking Bianca or anything like that, but, and I don't necessarily know if this is like a response video, but I've already done a video like this to you guys. Like, I think my title was why is everybody going back to perms, but since she uploaded her video, I kind of looked at it through, I looked through it from a content creator's point of view, and as a brown skin content creator and a brown skin woman. So I'm going to be answering these questions from just what my opinion is and what I feel like is going on with the whole natural hair community. And you guys, please leave comments down below. And this was like the longest disclaimer in the world of what I had to say in my throat. Okay, so let me bring y'all a little closer, okay? So this is my hair and a quick length check for you guys. It's way down there. It's way down there, okay? Shout out to my sister-in-law Tiara for the shirt. You know. Okay, I shouldn't even be really doing my hair in this shirt, but it's okay. Whatever, let's get into it. So she did hit on some of these topics that I'm going to be talking about, but I wrote them down. I wrote down what my thoughts were, because as she was talking, I was just like, but girl, you didn't mention this. And like I said, this is not a dig or anything to Bianca or anything like that. Like, this is not a clap back video or nothing like that, okay? This is just crap. I need a little water. You can't activate no soap with no water. But when she said that her views has went down on YouTube, I just kind of like, I went from a, people are on a trend point of view, blah, blah, blah. And if people are going back to the creamy crack, it's because it was a trend to them. And now the trend is over. They're done. They're sick of doing their hair. And basically, it's been 10 years. So people want to change. Like, they didn't necessarily do it for the health of the hair. They was just doing something different. Like, everybody's trying it, is accepting. Everybody's accepting natural hair now. So let me see what I can do. Let me see what my natural hair looks like. And now I'm going to do, I did it and it's done. And now I'm over it. I want to get back to my natural hair. So when Bianca said my views have went down, for me and my channel, my views hasn't went down. I mean, but one, I don't play with the algorithm. I don't look up on, there's these apps that you can download to help you with titles, like TubeBuddy or something like that. There's a couple of apps that help you beat the algorithm. And for any influencer that keeps talking about, like, especially natural hair, and I know that natural hair views have went down a lot, period, just because people are not interested in natural hair anymore. But for me, my views haven't necessarily went down because I have not played and tempered and finessed the algorithm. So everybody that finds my channel or find my videos, you genuinely organically came across my video just because the algorithm suggested you to my channel. And I haven't did any finessing or anything like that to make my thumbnails or figure out what is people clicking on to make my title better or what's the most trendy. Like, I don't know how to necessarily explain that. But for one, my views they went up because I'm getting more natural organic exposure, and I haven't seen a decrease in my videos since I've been uploading, and that's been a very long time. So that's one thing that I would have to say is, like, for natural content, for natural hair content creators, I feel like the viewers are now understanding that we have to make stupid looking, dramatic thumbnails and titles for people to click on them, and they're pretty much over the whole either clickbait or the dramatic looking thumbnails for it to just be the same old crap that they click on. So that's what I feel like, the views are going down because so let me start looking off my sheet so I don't forget anything, y'all. So the first thing is, are we over natural hair? That's what her title was. So the first thing, I'm gonna speak on it. Let's truly speak on the reason why we are over natural hair. Okay, so for me, and I'm only speaking because she said something about her views going down, And I'm just thinking about it from a brown girl's point of view. She's been on YouTube doing YouTube videos for about 10 years, I think she said, or whatever. And, you know, 10 years, black women has made up, like, we pay the most on hair. We pay the most on products. We pay the most on our hair. So I feel like when women was searching 10 years ago, more of the women that was searching for how to take care of my hair was brown women. I don't feel like it was necessarily mixed girls, and I may be wrong, but I'm not just saying like these are hardcore facts, but this is just what my observation was. So I don't necessarily feel like it was mixed girls trying to figure out what to do with their hair. I think the want and the need and the cry came from brown girls not knowing how to genuinely take care of their hair, sick of their hair breaking off. And I think that's where the natural hair movement and accepting, loving your natural hair, trying to love you for you and not having to like manipulate your texture, which the natural hair community, all of that stuff, like it became toxic with the texturism situation and all of that. But I feel like the majority of people back then when natural hair stuff started was brown girls searching for looking how to take care of their hair. And with Bianca's views and with other YouTubers that are saying that their views are going down, and like I said, I'm not here to shame anybody or talk about anybody, but this is just maybe, you know, my thoughts of what I'm thinking is happening. A lot of the views could have and very well may been, you know, they came from brown girls that probably wish they had the more desired hair texture. The 3C, 3B, AB, y'all know I don't freaking text, y'all know I don't text whatever text, like I don't do the whole, you know, hair typing thing. But I think the hair types from 3B to about like 3A is the more desirable curl pattern. And I think a lot of the brown women, if, you know, I don't know what other YouTubers' analytics look like, but just from being a brown girl on YouTube, I was literally looking Jujubee and stuff like that, trying to find someone that was going to teach me how to do my hair. And there was not that many girls on YouTube that had my hair texture that was on YouTube. And that's literally why I found and stuck in, like, I rock with Natural 85 so much, because Natural 85, and I think like she's an old school YouTuber too, Nappy something, Nappy Foo, oh my goodness, Nappy Foo, y'all, it was Natural 85 and Nappy Foo that was on YouTube. And at the time I couldn't necessarily relate to Nappy Foo's hair because my hair was heat damaged, and even still today my hair is not the same hair texture as Nappy Foo, but it's not the same hair texture as Natural 85, and it's sure as heck not the same hair texture as Bianca Renee. But the closest person's hair texture at the time when I first started my hair journey, because I was heat damaged, it was kind of the Glam Twins situation. But when the Glam Twins got on YouTube, they were doing more makeup and crap, so it's like I couldn't necessarily follow their hair routine. And then even when I did try to follow some of their hair routines, I noticed that my hair was different from theirs. And then Natural 85 did protective styles, and I was just like, yes, Natural 85, that's who I'm gonna go with. Natural 85 did a lot of DIYs, if you guys don't know, so I just stuck with Natural 85. But to go back to it, I really feel as though a lot of brown girls was just looking and searching for someone to help them do their hair. And I think like we all at one point of time got trapped in that 3A down to A for a hair texture, and I feel like we all subscribed to, and when I say we all subscribed, I'm talking about brown girls that don't have the hair texture. I feel like we all subscribed and watched women that had these types of hair textures because it is more of the desired look, and we were all just kind of fooling ourselves. And I feel like now, 10 years later, to make a long story short, I feel like after I seen that Natural 85's hair texture was not like mine, I like that she put her hair in protective styles, and that's something that I could relate to. But I stayed and stuck with Natural 85 because I liked her protective styles and I liked her personality. The same with the Glam Twins, the same with Happy Curl, Happy Girl. Like, I don't have the same hair texture as them. And then a lot of the people's hair texture that I feel like I had, they didn't consistently make videos. Like, I felt like I had the same hair texture as Long Hair Don't Care. I feel like her hair texture was a little bit more looser than mine. She was one. And then I felt like there was another girl that kind of started on YouTube, but I can't even remember her name like that because nobody that was like that had my hair texture was really consistent, which is why I started making my YouTube videos to try to represent for young women that had hair that looked like mine. But honestly, I feel like it's just a lot of brown girls are probably knowing now that their hair is not gonna look like y'all's or look like 3C hair. It's never gonna be 3C hair. So it's like, why am I still pumping my energy with watching 3C hair women's videos unless you just truly like their personality? I mean, like, it's nothing wrong with watching 3C hair girls videos, but when it comes to trying to learn about your hair, if your hair don't look like that, not that you're setting yourself up for failure, but it's very difficult to learn how to do your hair when someone's hair texture does not function the way that yours do, and you're trying to do a wash and go, and then your wash and go does not look like theirs because your hair texture is different and your hair needs different products. So that's one of my theories, is brown women that's finally realizing that their hair is never gonna curl like that or look like that, and they're just sick of it, and the views is kind of going down, and it's like, I'm not jumping to necessarily look at your video because I like your personality, but I know what you're showing me is not going to work for my hair. So I'm going to come around to your video when I get around to your video, but I'm not going to be just sitting there thirsty waiting for your video to come out anymore. So I don't know. You know, you guys leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. So the other thing that I feel like people are kind of over natural hair is because of the expensive products. You have to have this product, and you gotta layer it with this product, and you have to have 6 products layered on top of your hair, and it's like, okay, you don't need all of that, but influencers on YouTube made it seem like you need all of those 5-step products to make your hair last or to make your hair pop. And then truth be told, a lot of this stuff that is marketed like that does not necessarily still work for brown skinned girls, 4 type hair, like 4B, 4C, and whatever other numbers that they decided to make up. It don't necessarily work for our hair. Like, my son's hair is not like my hair. My son's hair is more on the Glam Twin side, like how their hair is, and their hair loves kinky curly knot today. My hair don't like kinky curly knot today. Like, kinky curly dries out my hair, but it moisturizes my son's hair. So I feel like it's truly like the curl patterning for products to make your hair look the way that you want your hair to look. And then it's very difficult when you're watching someone that is advertising very expensive, no sulfates this, no parabens that, no this, no that, and that stuff is very confusing if you're not educated with your hair, or knowing your hair is very difficult with trying to go to the store and pick out stuff for your hair and you don't know anything about it, when you are being told that you literally need to go and spend like $15 for a shampoo. it's expensive. And especially if you're younger, like I started doing my natural hair when I believe I was like 19. And I'm not saying like expensive product is bad, but it's just when you're starting out trying to learn your hair, like getting super expensive products may not work for everybody. And then it's the product shaming. It's like, okay, so if you find that one good product that actually works for you and is expensive, I mean, go right ahead, stick with it. Like I said, my son's hair like kinky curly not today, and kinky curly not today is pretty expensive. Back in the day, was I buying kinky curly not today? No, because I had tried it a couple times on my hair and my hair liked it a little bit, but now, I mean, my hair just don't like it as much. But if you find that one good expensive product that actually works, then, you know, stick with it, because they do have better ingredients. But it's just very difficult to keep up, and especially if you're a product junkie. If you are not a product junkie and you have a brand that's expensive that you like, then it's like, you know, it's kind of okay. But when a new product is coming out, or somebody's saying, oh, this is the best new thing, or you have to get this one and you got to get that one, and you're a product junkie and these products are expensive that they're telling you to get, is like you can't financially keep up with that, especially if you're a child. And this lighting and everything is just weird today, because I'm using natural lighting and I'm using my ring light's not even on. Oh my goodness, that's way better. So with products, I feel like people product shame. If you are not using kinky curly, if you are not using diva curl, if you are not using the pattern product, if you are not using SHEA Moisture, if you're still using the old 1980s, 90s, late 2000 hair products, then you ain't that girl. And it's like, I feel like a whole bunch of hair product shaming is so real and it's so disgusting. And it's like, I don't really necessarily advertise the popular hair products on my channel, because for one, my hair don't like them. Y'all ain't never seen Diva Curl on this channel because my hair don't like them products. And I'm going to keep it real and 100 with what my hair likes. And my hair likes SHEA Moisture, like most of, especially the Black Jamaican Castor Oil line. My hair likes that line. But what my hair really loves is whipped shea butter, oils, DIY oils, and then maybe some deep conditioners from the store. But for the most part, it likes bentonite clay. Like my hair likes a lot of natural things that I can whip it up in my kitchen and my hair is good. My hair loves grease, like Blue Magic grease. So like literally, because I don't advertise the most popular products, then, you know, my channel don't necessarily get booted up to the front. My channel stays very low to the bottom. I don't get hit up by brands. And I mean, I don't know, maybe once again, I'm not playing with the algorithm to try to cheat it and get a whole bunch of people to my channel. Like I said, you find me, you find me. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, I just feel like the product shaming is so real and it's so hurtful, and a lot of people are sick of the product shaming. And it's like, hey, you're gonna product shame me, I'd rather just go back to the dang hair salon and get a perm, and I don't even have to worry about if I'm using Miss Jackie's or Miss Jessie's or whoever miss you want to put in your hair. And then I've already mentioned the no sulfates and stuff like that. Like, it is so difficult and it's so hard to understand what sulfates and parabens and stuff is when you're not natural. And then it's like, when you have a full-time job and stuff, which is going into my next thing, is like, when you have a full-time job, having natural hair is a chore. Like, you guys just seen how my hair is. I have a child, which is kind of leading me into the next thing. Is like, you know, people just probably ain't having the time no more to watch our videos, because I've been, the audience has been natural for 10 years, 12 years. And it's like, what more can you teach me? What more can you say? You've already told me everything that I need to know. And now the people that was watching our videos are now grown adults. Like, we started when we didn't have kids, and now I have a child. Natural 85 got 2 kids. Bianca Renee today got a baby on the way. And she has a toddler. So it's like everybody that started YouTube, and then even the audience that started watching YouTube with us has grown, developed, has changed. And it's like, you know, the views is probably not there because your audience is no longer 22, 23 years old that is able to just sit and watch the videos at the drop of a hat and, you know, like, give you those views right off the back. It's like, man, we're worried about other stuff now than just doing hair. Like, you guys, I can't tell you how rare it is. I pick up my camera now and I'm like running out of content to upload to you guys because I am so busy with my son. It's not even funny. And then if I am watching YouTube videos, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and I can't sleep. And I actually catch a couple of people's YouTube videos and then try to respond to people that I actually like to watch. But it's like, dang, I don't really get that much time to myself to just sit there and consume and consume and consume because I'm raising a child now. And that is very tiring. It's very busy. So you guys already know I had talked about it being a trend. The people that have decided to go back to the creamy crack necessarily wasn't doing it for the health of their hair. It was just to see what their hair can do, and they've already seen what their hair can do, and now they want to go back to the creamy crack. And I'm not judging anybody that want to go back to a perm. Like, if do what you want to do with your hair. The next thing why I feel like our views, or why people are complaining about their views going down, I think we're not realizing that a lot of the views, you know, came from the height of YouTube coming up, and then it came from the, you know, oh, everybody's into natural hair. And then you have to think about when 2020 came, the pandemic happened, and everybody was just in the house just. So yeah, I feel like that plays another part in not the views and stuff going down. It's like the pandemic, the height of it was 2020, and now, you know, everybody's going back to work, and that can be making people's views go down, especially hair content creator views, especially natural hair content creators. Is like that can also be making people's views go down because everybody is now going back outside. And, you know, the natural hair situation has been going on for quite some time. I feel like the other thing that has affected the analytics, the views, the natural hair community has been the lie of the wash and go. The straight horror that comes with the wash and go. And it's like, literally, people that have hair like mine, I'm going to be straight honest, you should not do a wash and go. It does more harm than good to our black kinky hair than anything. It's like, let's speak on it. The wash and go is the biggest freaking texturism trap there is. And then it's not even a wash and go, bro. I mean, besides the lie of it being a wash and go, with how many products you got to stack on your hair, the curl shame of it all, because your curls is not going to look like the 3C curls that you are trying to get your hair to look like. And then we're still manipulating our hair with twist outs or braids out or twade outs, braid outs or whatever. It's like we're still manipulating our hair texture to try to get it to look a certain way. But I mean, a wash and go is just a lie. It's a waste of product. It's a waste of time. It causes fairy knots for people that have hair like me. Now, I don't know if this is the case for everybody's hair texture. You know, maybe a 3C girl might suffer from single strand knots if you're doing wash and goes. But I know for my hair, let me just speak on my hair so nobody's trying to come at me. But just for my hair does not like that crap. My hair does not like to be shrunk on itself like that because it causes knots, breakage, tangles. And then to try to wash your hair out after having a wash and go is the most horriblest thing on the planet. And I feel like a lot of women are starting to realize that it is a lot of work to sit up there and dump all that product in your hair, to turn around, and the product is expensive, to turn around 3 days later and your hair look like you just got mollywopped across your dang head, to have to add more of that expensive product in your hair, to turn around and have to wash your hair maybe 3 or 4 days later because now is wash day, and you just done put like a whole $60 in your head. If you go on to Target, let's speak on it, Target. Y'all, I sound real angry in this video, but I promise you I'm not angry. It's just the shenanigans of it all. It's like, oh, you guys, I promise you I'm not angry, but it's just like, hey, this is the reason why people are probably sick of natural hair, because it's just like, it's exhausting. But it's like, we ain't do it to nobody but ourselves, honestly. But I mean, I'm gonna get back on that one. But yeah, the washing goes is just ridiculously, it's like Christmas, like how everything is so expensive, and then after Christmas everything goes on sale. Like a wash and go is like Christmas, I promise you. It's like, you don't realize how much work goes into Christmas until you freaking have to sit up there and wrap all them dang presents you bought. Too much work. These are the reasons why I feel like people are over natural hair. It's the clickbait, it's the wash and goes, it's the product shaming, it's the expensive products, it's the product junkies that probably can't keep up with products, it's the brown girls trying to wash 3C girls' hair texture, it's probably them getting over the whole trying to make their hair look this way and it's not working out. So it's like, you know, it's been a good run. Everybody's like, hey, I'm sick of trying to make my hair or do this to my hair or just playing my hair. And guys, let me back y'all up a little bit. That's what I truly feel like is going on. For me, I am with Bianca about, y'all, let's not go backwards and put perms on our hairs, get heat damage, anything like that, because we work so hard on it. But at the same time, I'm like, hey, you know, if that's what you want to do with your hair, you've already seen what your hair can look like when it's healthy. You know what your hair look like when it's damaged. You can probably have a better opportunity now to be in the middle of having healthy damaged hair. I know that's probably not even a thing, but it probably won't be as damaged as it was before you didn't know crap about your hair. So maybe you can go back and get a perm and know, hey, I'm probably only going to get this perm once every 4 months instead of once every 6 weeks like we were told. So I mean, maybe people are going back into the, you know, the world of pressing and stuff with a different lens. But I hear that hair salons is charging people like $200 dang to just get a straight press, and that's it. But I mean, you know, I am here for the natural hair. Love your curls, love yourself. But if that's what you want to do, then, you know, just do it safely. And, you know, do whatever you want to do. But hopefully this just brings a little bit more light into why the natural hair community is probably going downhill, and also how toxic I hear that it is. But I'm not on social media like that to be like, you know, clicking all around and be getting all into all these dang arguments. But for me, you know, that's what I feel like the views and stuff has changed. So please leave your comments down below. I'm gonna go wash this soap out of my hair, and in the next video I'm gonna be talking about potty training. So leave your comments down below on this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you feel like I'm right about some of these things with the natural hair community, or why the views of the natural hair community is going down. Let me know if you were natural and you're going back straight, or to the perm? Let me know down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.